This week on the Pontoon, we head to the beautiful St. Croix River, where good old Nate and Brian from Warner's Dock will head over and show us which misty harbor they've chosen for us. Maybe we'll do some fishing. Afterwards, we head into St. Croix, check out a chocolate factory, where Deidre and Robin join us to go over and have some great chocolates to taste. And that's right, the Barley Jacks are going to jam out on board with some musical entertainment to top it all off. So y'all just sit on back and enjoy this week's episode of On the Pontoon. Man.
That was a long drive. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man. Okay, we made it, Julia.
Where are we, Jeff?
We're in New Richmond, Wisconsin, Warner's Dock. This is our dealer who sells some great Misty Harbor pontoons and the Evinrude motor. Man, we are ready to get out there and get on this water.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely ready. Are you?
Well, I am, Fair Maiden. Let us go in there and grab these guys and bring them out here to talk about this boat.
That sounds great.
Come on, here we go.
Okay.
Jeff Martin here with On the Pontoon. Folks, we are in New Richmond, Wisconsin. New Richmond, Wisconsin. Warner's Dock is our dealer here. I've got Nate and Brian with Warner's Dock ready to come talk to us about Misty Harbor and where we're going to be going. Hey, Nate, thanks for inviting us and letting us be here.
Our pleasure.
I just got a quick question. New Richmond, what happened to old Richmond?
Well, long story short, there was a tornado probably 120 years ago that kind of wiped out a lot of town, and I think that was when they decided it was going to be new again.
Well, hey, listen, that's a way to do things.
I think so.
Well, we got us a new Misty Harbor. Would you kind of introduce and let us know kind of what we're looking at here as far as the model that you've chosen for us to take out? Where are we going, by the way?
We're going to hit the beautiful St. Croix River in Hudson, Wisconsin today.
Nice, nice. I look forward to that. What's some of the fun things that they do have that we're going to try to participate in?
There are great spots. There's beaches, there's islands, there are bars, restaurants, whatever, you name it, it's a great time.
Well, I can assure you, I'm going to taste it, I'm going to see it. I'm going to get out there, maybe have a little fishing action. I think it's a fishing boat or something, isn't it?
This is a fishing boat.
Great. So what you want to tell us? Brian, you on this one?
It's all bolted construction, so everything's going to be built strong, last a long time. Fishing in the back here with a live well, so you can just be back here and catching the fish while everybody else is possibly up front relaxing.
Listen, back in the day, did you have yourself a mullet?
Yes, I did.
How was all business up front, party in the back? So this is kind of different. It's just kind of party up front, business in the back. Is that what it is?
Yep, that's
So it's a
right.
reverse mullet.
That's correct.
Anyway, just thinking. Okay, so go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, that's all right. So easy to clean, easy to maintain. This model on the Biscayne Bay, and now they're introducing it on the Adventure Series, has the first trailerable cover. 80 miles an hour down the interstate, no problem whatsoever. Easy to put on, no hassle, easy to take off.
This is a funky looking Evinrude. Tell me about it, a G2.
Yeah, people say it looks like a transformer.
Yeah?
It's lightweight, powerful, most low-end torque in the industry, lowest cost of ownership. You can winterize it yourself. 5 years, no dealer maintenance required. So they're just great. Our customers love them.
Well, lots of good features here. I want to get it out on the water. I want to get a taste of it, see what we can do.
Me too.
All right. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's get after it and see how many fish we can catch today.
Great.
Jeff, I had a thought.
Yeah?
While you guys are fishing, why don't I go into town and check out some cool stuff around here?
That's awesome. We'll go check some stuff out when we get back.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Thanks, Julia.
All right, do you want me to push you off?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
All right.
Thanks, Julia.
See you later.
See you guys.
See ya.
Have fun.
Will do. Little ducks. Little ducks back here.
While Jeff is out on his fishing adventure, I've decided to head into Hudson, Wisconsin, where I am about to check out the infamous Octagon House. So come and take a look with me. Hi, are you Mary?
I am.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to meet you
Julia.
as well. Welcome to the Octagon House. Would you like to take a tour today?
Yes, I would love to. Come on in.
The 8-sided Octagon House was built in 1855 for John Moffat and his family. The former New Yorkers moved out to Hudson, Wisconsin to be close to their relatives. It is now owned by St. Croix County Historical Society, who has done a fantastic job in making sure to keep the house authentic to the time period it was built.
So guys, I'm watching the live well do its thing here. So does this thing also have like the percolator so it just blows bubbles in there to keep it fresh, or?
I don't actually think it's a coffee pot, Jeff, so I don't think it's percolating at all.
Oh, shoot, okay.
But what it's doing is it's aerating the water, so once the live well's filled, you can just leave the switch on at the dash. It'll just keep pumping fresh water in. There's an overflow in it, just like a bathtub, so it puts fresh water in with more oxygen in the water is the idea, and keeps it full and keeps your fish more lively for the day.
Awesome. We'll just fill it all the way up and just let it start doing that thing.
All right, Jeff, I'll get your rod.
Choose one that catches fish, because I'm not really good at it.
All right, this one's the best. All right, Jeff, I've brought some bait for you.
Oh.
Here you are, sir.
All right. All right, I'm going to put this thing on. So this bait, what kind of fish am I expecting to hit this thing here?
Well, because this is such a phenomenal fishery, you never know, but we're going to try to target some walleye today.
Oh, good.
But you might catch a sturgeon or you might catch a crappie.
So with us fishing off the back of the boat, shouldn't we be trolling?
Well, you certainly could, Jeff, with this Misty Harbor 2285 RF. There's couches up front, but back here is where the fishing amenities are. So you've got your fishing chairs, your live well, your rod holders, and your beverage holders.
Nice. So I understand that another reason why you don't want to fish off the back is the fumes from the motor kind of get to you when you start trolling.
That is the case in the 4-strokes, but with the Evinrude G2 and the way it's designed to be a direct inject 2-stroke, it is the only outboard that's putting out non-lethal amounts of carbon monoxide.
Really?
So for me and my family and friends, I can sit back here, they can sit back here and fish all day. We can be trolling and not have to worry about them consuming, lethal amounts of carbon monoxide.
And nobody comes off the boat with a headache. Interesting. I didn't know that. So that's good. Hey, look, a paddleboard. All right, no surprise, I'm not catching squat.
If you want to, we could head up to the Stillwater Lift Bridge if you want. We could try our luck up there.
Would you guys trust me getting behind the wheel and captaining this thing up there?
Well, we would have to check with our captain, but I'm sure that'd be all right.
Nate?
I just finalized my life insurance policy, so I think I'm good to go. Let's try it out.
Let's roll, baby! This was smooth. I mean, I know pontoon boats run smooth, but this was very smooth. And for a two-tune boat, I think we got up to around 32 miles per hour with that Evinrude 150 back there.
It was a fascinating ride with that kind of performance behind you. It's awesome. I thought maybe it was a driver, but I guess you're putting it back on the boat.
Most certainly I'm going to put it back on the boat, because I can tell you in terms of my ability, let me tell you something, it's not. And thanks for giving me the tips on trimming the motor, which, by the way, the thing that I liked about the G2 is that once I set that trim, I was able just to kind of dog it a little bit like we were doing in the water, and that trim kept up. We didn't bog down, so I mean it was just fantastic.
Yeah, that eye trim is great. Great work. I think you guys should maybe try hand fishing again here, see if you got any luck this afternoon.
Well, let's see. Hopefully this bridge will treat me right.
Here, let's see it.
So the St. Croix, does the St. Croix have any mermaids in it?
Not that have been discovered yet.
Well, I heard you say sturgeon, so that kind of made me think, maybe, perhaps, no. Or like sturgeon somehow connected to mermaids, or no, am I totally absolutely?
Maybe down south.
It could be.
It's been great to tour the Octagon House, and that gives you a real feel as to the history of Hudson, Wisconsin.
Okay, well this is the end of the tour. You've seen everything there is to see, and it's my pleasure to show you around today. I'll show you back around to the front.
Great, thank you.
Well, Brian, it doesn't look like we've had much luck out here on the old St. Croix today.
Sorry about that, Jeff, but that's why they call it fishing, not catching.
I guess you're right about that. At least I've learned how to cast this reel a whole lot better. Before I started, I was slinging it everywhere. Now I'm just slinging it mostly over there.
Yeah, you're looking pretty good over there.
Thank you. We dropped Julia off back at the dock, and I think it's about time we go catch up with her and see what she's got going on.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
All right. Being on a pontoon boat is a sweet thing. And what can make a sweet thing sweeter? Well, sweet treats, right?
I completely agree with you. Today we have Deidre and Robin out here from St. Croix Chocolate Company to share with us a couple sweet treats. So guys, tell us about your company.
St. Croix Chocolate Company is a little chocolate shop in Marine on St. Croix, Minnesota, and we make handcrafted artisan chocolates. Everything from scratch. We use as many local ingredients as we can, and we try to make them as pretty as they are delicious.
That's awesome. So, Robin, you're the chocolatier here. Do you want to tell us about these chocolates that you made for us?
So the red and purple one here is a strawberry with balsamic. The strawberries I went out and picked myself, so they're very local. The middle one is peanut butter, and it has a little interesting crunch in it that you won't see too many other places.
What is the crunch?
The crunch is fouilletine. So you get your French word for the day. Fouilletine. And if you're French and you're listening, you probably know that I just screwed that up, but that's as close as I'm going to get.
Do you get those off of a fouille tree?
Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah,
like
it would, wouldn't it?
I get them out of a box.
Oh, do you?
but-
Oh, okay. It's kind of like Wheaties, but it's fouilletine.
Actually, it's very much like Wheaties.
Oh,
It's
is
like
it?
if you took cornflakes,
Yeah.
only you made them out of, what are the ice cream cones? Sugar cones.
Like a sugar cone.
So
Yeah.
that's thin,
Yeah.
but sweet. This last one is, it's a lemon. What do we call it?
Lively lemon.
Lively lemon.
It's like a lemon meringue pie is what it tastes like.
So it's just
Oh,
a
wow.
burst of very intense lemon, and which is kind of unusual because it's done in white chocolate. This first one's done in dark. This is milk. This is done in white chocolate. Let's watch the strawberry one. Totally.
Yeah,
melts.
it's absolutely melted
It's a
in
little
the
hot
sun.
out here today. Before we let these ladies off the boat, how about I challenge you to a little chocolate contest?
Look, yours is melted too. Hot dog. This one's the lemon one, right?
Right.
Lemon. And what do y'all call this one again? The
Lively lemon.
lively lemon. Okay.
Ready?
I'm gonna tell you right now and tear it up. Okay, you ready?
1, 2.
See, Bob's got, look, you got a lot left. Don't chew that. You got fouilletine in there. And I got, God, that is so good. Oh, ooh. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Ooh, look at that.
There you go,
Oh, yeah.
Jeffrey.
Right, okay.
Now we can be twins.
Okay. That's nice. Well, folks, let me tell you something. This is a sweet thing. Now it's on my clothes. I made it through the whole thing. Okay, folks, it's a sweet thing to be on a pontoon boat enjoying sweet chocolates. We want to thank both of you, Robin, Deidre. Thank you so much. Thank you. We wish you all the best, and I cannot wait to order some pumpkins, some Christmas trees, and some Easter eggs off of you.
You got it.
I have dropped the chocolate. Hey, no worries, folks, no worries. This is an infinity vinyl deck. The nice thing about this deck is that you can just clean anything off of it. So even though I've got chocolate here right now, I may not have the water to clean it off, but what's gonna happen is even though this might dry and get hard and everything else, or stay wet, all I gotta do is just spray it off and clean it. It's like brand spanking new. This is a great deck for your boat. It just keeps its shape, it keeps its color, and it is stain resistant, which makes a difference. Not like my face, nor like my clothes, but either way, I can't wait to get this back over there to the dealer and have him clean this off, because I don't have this stuff. He's gonna be like going, what? Either way, we're gonna be like a bird dropped so right around this area. No, I'm never gonna mention this chocolate because he'll be asking for some. Okay, that's it. That's good. Folks, the beauty of having a pontoon boat is it's like a living room on water. And in your living room, typically speaking, you invite guests, you invite friends, they come together, they play music and kind of sing and jam out, right? So we are fortunate and very blessed to have the Barley Jacks with us here on the Misty Harbor. And so we got the whole band. We've got a band on the pontoon boat. And you tell me this isn't fun, right?
This is a sweet ride.
You like it? I'm glad you like it, Brian. All right, so we're at Marine on St. Croix in Minnesota.
Yes,
right?
we are.
That's what I thought.
We're on the Wisconsin side right now.
Oh, we're on the Wisconsin side. That's what I was wondering, which side of the river we made it. But Brian, tell us a little bit about your town and what your band's known for.
Sure. Well, Marine on St. Croix is a town of 700, and it's a small town that everybody knows everybody, and you can't go down for a gallon of milk at the general store without having a half an hour conversation for sure.
Nice.
It's got an elementary school and post office and a bar and grill and a chocolate shop. It's got pretty much everything you need.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's founded as a logging town when they were cutting down the white pines along the valley up and down here, and lots of Swedes moved into this area. So yeah, there are a whole bunch of Swedes here. Hey. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love it. Introductions, perhaps?
Sure. This is Mike Kramer on guitar, and Jim Chenoweth on bass, and Joel Arpin on drums.
What you got selected for us?
My breath away in the morning mist. Her voice softly calls to me. I find I can't resist. I ease my boat into the flow. She calmly takes me home. I fail to heed warning signs of dangers that lay beyond. To a canyon floor, down. My boat begins to drop. A wave crashes over me. I slam into a rock. An eddy spins my boat around and makes it pitch and roll. I just try to hang on tight, but the river, she's got control. Oh, she's got a hold on me.
That guy can pick like the wind, man.
Robin, I won some pumpkins.
I have pumpkins for you.
Girl, I like your pumpkins.